Hey there! Today I'm going to walk you through exactly how to set up a holding LLC company step by step. I'll show you both the easy way and the DIY approach, so you can choose what works best for you. So let me start by explaining what a holding LLC actually is. Basically, a holding LLC is a company that doesn't conduct any business operations itself. Instead, it owns and controls other companies or assets. Think of it as a parent company that protects and manages its subsidiaries. The main purpose is to reduce liability risk and potentially save on taxes. Now, you might be wondering why you should even consider setting up a holding LLC. Well, there are several compelling reasons. First off, it provides excellent asset protection. If one of your operating companies faces legal issues, your other assets remain safe in the holding company. Then, there's the tax efficiency aspect. You can structure your holdings to minimize tax obligations legally. Plus, it makes estate planning much simpler, especially if you're planning to pass your business empire to the next generation. All right, let's talk about the simplest way to get your holding LLC up and running. I recommend using Taylor Brands for this process. They make everything incredibly straightforward and handle all the complicated paperwork for you. The thing is, when you use their service, you basically just fill out a simple questionnaire about your business goals, and they take care of everything else. Let me break down the costs for you. With Taylor Brands, you are looking at $399 for their basic package, which covers all your essential filing needs. Then there is an additional $125 for registered agent service, ensuring you have a professional handling your legal documents for the entire year. They also offer some really useful add-ons like an operating agreement template and compliance alerts to keep you on track. On the other hand, if you prefer to handle things yourself, here is how to do it manually. First, you will need to choose a state for your holding LLC. Delaware and Wyoming are popular choices due to their business-friendly laws and privacy protections. Actually, Wyoming has some of the strongest asset protection laws in the country. Next, you will need to select a unique name for your holding company. Make sure to include LLC or limited liability company in the name, and verify its availability through your chosen state's business registry. Then, you will need to appoint a registered agent. This person or company must have a physical address in your formation state and be available during business hours to receive legal documents. After that, you will prepare and file your articles of organization. The filing fees vary by state. In Wyoming, for example, you are looking at $100, while Delaware charges $90. You will need to include basic information like your company name, registered agent details, and management structure. Now, this is where things get interesting. You will need to create an operating agreement that specifically outlines how your holding company will manage its subsidiaries. This document should detail ownership percentages, management responsibilities, and how profits and losses will be distributed. The next step is getting your EIN from the IRS. You can do this online for free, and you will definitely need it for tax purposes and opening business bank accounts. So once your holding LLC is established, you will need to create separate LLCs for each operating business or asset group. These will be owned by your holding company. The process is similar to forming your holding LLC, but you will need to make sure the ownership structure clearly shows your holding LLC as the owner. Well, now that everything is set up, you will need to maintain proper records and ensure compliance. This means keeping separate books for each entity, filing annual reports, and maintaining corporate formalities. You might want to consider using accounting software specifically designed for holding companies to make this easier. The thing is, tax planning is crucial for holding LLCs. You will want to consult with a tax professional about choosing the right tax classification. Many holding LLCs elect to be taxed as S corporations or partnerships, depending on their specific circumstances. You will also need to understand how to handle distributions between your holding company and its subsidiaries. So, if you want to get started right away, I really recommend going with Taylor Brands. They will guide you through the entire process, making sure everything is done correctly from the start. You can find my special discount link in the description below. Actually, whether you choose the DIY route or use a formation service, make sure to consult with legal and tax professionals about your specific situation. A holding LLC can be a powerful tool for asset protection and business growth, but it needs to be set up correctly to provide these benefits. Remember to keep detailed records from day one, maintain separate bank accounts for each entity, and stay on top of all filing requirements. This will help ensure your Holding LLC structure provides the protection and benefits you are looking for. That is it for today's guide on forming a Holding LLC. If you found this helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more business tips and tutorials. Drop any questions you have in the comments below, and I will do my best to help you out. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your holding company.